add 10, and this can be equal to a function, and this function, let's say, takes in a number, and here we can even return something or execute or whatnot. So I'm going to just say return 2 plus num, or actually it should be 10 because we're saying add 10 here, so 10 plus num. And here we can say print add 10, and then we can go 5, and that should add up to 15, as you can see there. So this is another way you can create a function. It's up to you how you prefer to do it. You can also get multiple values returned in a function. For example, we can take in a number and then outcome. So here I'm going to say the outcome, actually shouldn't take in outcome, my bad. It should just take a number. And you can just make this local scope. And here we can say that is equal to 10 plus number. And here we can say, we give the outcome, right? And this will give us what we expect. But we can actually return something extra. So we can return, let's say, the number that was passed in, the number, and then the outcome as well. So now here, I'm just going to create a variable to put it in. I'm going to say local and stored and output is equal to add 10, and here I'm going to say 20, for example. Now here, instead of print, I can actually go here and say print out stored, and here we can add some extra strings to it. Had 10 added to it, and here I can just say output. Say this, and if we run this, oops, and you can say 20 had 10 added to it, and we get 30. So we can return multiple values here by just separating the outputs by a comma, and then if we can store it by creating our variables like this. If you're not planning on using one of these, you can make this, let's say, an underscore, and that basically says we're not planning on using it. So it's just common convention to do that. And if we run it now, we don't even have to worry, that underscore does not need to be used. Next part, we're going to be talking about recursion. Recursion is basically when a function calls itself until it reaches the answer it wants. For example, here we can create a function, maybe let's say a counter, so local function counter, and this counter can take in a number, and then the